Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Ryder. Welcome back to a brand new video on Hijomeatman News, and today we've got our top 10 moments of 2018 from Moto3 right up into MotoGP. Now these are in no particular order. Obviously there's so much more than top 10 moments. There's so much more than 10 moments that happened throughout 2018. So we've just took 10 random moments that we think deserves to be in the video. Let us know down in the comments your top 10 moments throughout 2018, and let's get straight into it. So our first moment comes from Jorge Lorenzo, and well, he did something that people say he was never ever going to do, and he shut them up and he did it, and that was to win on a Ducati. Now obviously he was with Yamaha right from 2008, I think, right up until 2016. He then moved to Ducati in 2017, and yeah, it was always going to be a tough challenge to go from a Yamaha to a Ducati. But in his 24th race with the Italian manufacturer from Bologna, he did it. He won at Ducati's home in Mugello. Before then, he actually backed it up at his home in Spain at Catalonia and Barcelona, where he took a win. So 24 races, he was able to take the win for the Ducati manufacturer, and that really kick-started his season, because from then he really picked up the momentum. He was fighting for the race wins, fighting for podiums every single weekend. And also Lorenzo joins the elite club of saying, I've won a race on 2 different manufacturers, and also it was a Ducati 1-2 as well, which makes things so much more special, and that's why he is part of our top 10 moments of 2018. Our next moment comes from Pol Espargaro and the Austrian manufacturer KTM, and we go literally just 24 hours ago at the time of recording this video to when Pol Espargaro put the KTM on the podium for the first time in their MotoGP career. Obviously, KTM joined the MotoGP paddock in 2017 after winning the Moto3 Championship the year before with Brad Binder, and obviously they stepped up into Moto2 as well and put bikes out in all 3 classes. Now, 2017, what a debut year for KTM. They exceeded expectations. 2018, things haven't quite gone to plan. Obviously, Mika Kallio had the injury. He had the broken ankle, I think it was he had, and broken knee. So that slowed development down. But what a race it was from Pol Espargaro at Valencia. Obviously, I just saw in the last image he was shadowing Marc Marquez. He overtook Marc Marquez. He fought with Marc Marquez. He then fell off at turn 3 in dramatic style. He then rejoined the race. He was able to be on the track when the red flag came out. He got back in the restart. He was there. He stayed on the bike. He took advantage of obviously Valentino Rossi falling off, and he brought it home on the podium for the first time in the KTM's career, and it's going to be first of many more to come as Pol Espargaro will partner Johann Zarco for 2019. Our next best moment of the season comes from Lucca Marini. Obviously, what a weekend it was for the Skyvio 46 team at Sepang. Marini getting his first ever Moto2 win and the first win in the World Championship on board his brother's team's bike. He joins again another elite club of brothers and sisters winning races in MotoGP. And, well, I mean, what can you say? Marini, he started a little bit off form, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just joined the front, and he's just been there ever since, fighting for wins, fighting for podiums, and eventually it paid off in Sepang. And also he took points off KTM's Miguel Oliveira, which eventually helped his teammate to wrap up the championship at Sepang. And yeah, overall great weekend, great season from Marini. And that moment of him taking a win at Sepang is definitely one of our top 10 moments to look back on in 2019. Going back to just 24 hours ago, Chan On-Chu's wildcard debut ride in Moto3 and standing on the top step at just 15 years and 115 days old. Chan On-Chu becomes the first Turkish rider to win in MotoGP. He becomes the youngest rider taking that title off Scott Redding. Obviously, Scott got that back in 2008 at Donington Park. He also is the first rider to win in their debut race since Noboru Ueda, who won his race in Japan 1991. And also, if I'm not mistaken, he is the first wildcard to win a race since Troy Bayliss 2006, when he won at Valencia. When he was replacing one of the Ducati riders the year, obviously, that Hayden won the championship. But Chan On-Chu, what a legend, what a rider he is. And what a performance he put on yesterday. Obviously, he's joining the paddock full-time next year on that bike there. Dennis On-Chu, his brother, will apparently join him when he turns 16. So we're going to have On-Chu domination possibly throughout 2019. And it's going to be absolutely incredible to see. Chan On-Chu, youngest ever winner, first Turkish winner, and, well, an all-round legend. And I'm sure that that will be a name that we're going to see at the top of the championship fight for 2019. Our next moment is Francesco Bagnaia and his championship winning season. What a year it was from Francesco Bagnaia. Made his debut in Moto2 in 2017, stood on the podium a few times, his first being, I think, at Jerez in his 4th ever race in Moto2. And then 2018, he just went one better. He had a MotoGP offer for 2018. He took that and threw it in the bin. He was like, no, I want to win Moto2. And that's what he did. He had great battles with Miguel Oliveira, you can see on the screen now. But eventually, 8 wins later, and I think 4 podiums with his 8 wins in 2018, he was able to change the bike from black and white to black and gold at Sepang, when obviously Lucca Marini took the win, and he took his first ever, and also Valentino Rossi's first ever title for that team in 2018. So it's finally paid off for Rossi. His brother got the win, and his team has finally won a championship. Will they be able to do it next year in 2019? We'll have to wait and see. '18 has had its fair share of saves, but nothing beats this one from Jakub Kornfeil at Le Mans, where he got collected basically by Enea Bastianini's Moto3 bike. He rode over the top of it, he jumped in the air, and he landed and carried on with his day and rode to 6th position at what was an incredible Le Mans Grand Prix, where obviously Arenas got his first win as well. But truly fascinating stuff to see Kornfeil fly through the air, land, and then go and finish in 6th. Ever since 2016, it's been a horrid year for Yamaha. 2017 was a disaster with only 3 wins for them. 2018, it wasn't much better, with them finally winning in the 17th round of the 2018 season, when Maverick Vinales put Yamaha back on the top step for the first time in 27 races. And also, it was the first time that Maverick Vinales stood on the top step in 31 races since his last win at Le Mans in 2017. Will we see Yamaha back at the top in 2019 with Maverick Vinales' brand new number? We'll have to wait and see, because they've got a brand new engine which is meant to be much smoother, so Yamaha could be back. Our next moment comes from this man, Romano Fenati, and, well, it doesn't need explaining. He grabbed Stefano Manzi's brake at around 150 miles an hour. He then got his license took off him. He got fired. He got suspended from the FIM. He was going to court. Obviously, his deal with MV Agusta, the Forward Racing team, that was out of the window. And he just basically ruined his career. He got in a police chase as well recently. But that moment at Mazzano was obviously brought on by Manzi running him off the track. There was a great battle between the two of them throughout the race. And Fenati got fed up and grabbed Manzi's brake lever and eventually got disqualified. We always know that Jorge Martin was a fast rider, and, well, he's backed that up again. 11 pole positions in 2018. He is the king of qualifying, and he won the championship. It's not been easy. You know, he got took out at Jerez, took out in Le Mans, broke his shoulder, I think it was, or wrist. It was one of them two at Brno. But, you know, 7 wins, 11 pole positions, and a Moto3 champion. He joined Moto3 in 2015 on the Mahindra with the Mapfre Mahindra team, and we knew from them that this was a champion in the making. Up in Moto2 next year with KTM, it's going to be incredible to see what he's going to do in that class. Our final moment comes from Argentina, the weekend in general. It started on Friday when Aaron Canet took out Makar Yuchenko. It got even better on Saturday with Jack Miller's incredible qualifying lap, slick tyres on a mixed circuit. It then got even better on Sunday when the rain fell in the morning, it dried up. Jack Miller was the only man to start on slick tyres. Everybody else had the wet tyres on. The start then got delayed. And Miller was obviously quite upset. The team was quite upset that there was going to be this unfair advantage because Miller was the only one with the right tyre. Marquez then stalled his bike on the line, rode it the wrong way down the grid. And yeah, Miller, I forgot to mention, Miller had a 4 or 5 row start ahead of everybody else. Marquez then come in and served his penalty for riding the wrong way down the grid. Then it all just went chaos from there. Marquez was fighting his way back through, crashing into riders nearly every lap. And then he crashed into Valentino Rossi. He hit the doctor going into the penultimate corner, eventually knocking Valentino Rossi off. And that was a big moment of the 2018 season. That was a big change, a big moment, and it deserves to be in the video. Because also Cal Crutchlow took the win of the race whilst all that was happening and become the first British rider to top the championship since Barry Sheene in 1979. That was the last time a British rider was at the top of the championship. So yeah, that deserves to be part of our top 10 moments of 2018. So there we go, that is our top 10 moments of 2018. Obviously we couldn't fit every moment in. Shout out to Alberto Arenas for winning 2 races in Moto 3. Iker Lecuona in Moto 2, great season for him. MotoGP Alvaro Bautista, great year for him. Marquez winning 7 championships. You know, there was so many moments. You know, Vietti and Foggia getting the first podiums to Moto 3. There was just so many moments throughout 2018, but we just couldn't fit them all in the video. Let us know your top 10 moments of 2018 down in the comment section, and if we get enough, we might even do a little video of your top 10 moments of 2018. Make sure you stick around on the channel because we have the Let's Talk from the test coming up, which starts tomorrow and then goes on to Wednesday. We'll have a video up probably Thursday or Friday on the test Let's Talk, and then we also have the season review. We've got a World Superbike and British Superbike season review, and then also the MotoGP one as well. And we've also got some news to cover throughout the next couple of days, so make sure you stick around for that. We've got more top 10s coming as well from 2018, and we'll see you guys next time. So until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.